And it's always... fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Dennis Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. There's the screen by Johnson. Johnson on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Smith. Here he goes. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Banchero passes to Harris. The kick out to Banchero. Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Lots of room. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Smith. Here's Bridges. An easy 2 on the layup.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Bridges misses.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Back to Banchero. Harris right side. Claxton with a rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Banchero no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Bridges outside. Out left to the wing. Claxton passes to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Now Finney-Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
It's Suggs with a drive. And he jams it home with authority.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Out to Bridges. Smith outside. They shoot again. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well.
Oh, threw it down. Wow.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
And out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. And it's Harris. That time on the assist from Suggs.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson against Wagner. It's Bridges on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by Suggs. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Harris. And what you like about Gary Harris, you can depend on him to make good decisions and always bring that energy, Grant.
Yeah, no doubt, B.A. I mean, he's all about the team, willing to do whatever they ask of him. Can't have enough guys like that on your roster.
And he sinks the second. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Orlando leading. It's Suggs with a drive. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Clock at 6. Picked by Carter. No good off the back of the rim. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Claxton passes to Smith. Bridges with room to shoot. Gets an open look and hits it. Bridges has gotten his second bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Johnson a screen on Harris. Three-pointer, Bridges. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
And every year, Bridges seems to get better, including understanding when he should be aggressive on the scoring end.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Just 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Johnson a screen on Harris. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another 3.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
The 3 from Suggs. Mikal Bridges has been on display for Brooklyn. His fingerprints were all over that. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Cam Thomas out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Lonnie Walker, then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. Simmons finds Schroeder, launches it, knocks down the long J.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Black, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
There's a screen. Thomas passes to Walker. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant one. So look, defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you. The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Walker attacking, out to Schroeder, pulls it. Off target from the wing. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 5-point game. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Anthony finds Isaac. Back to Anthony. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brooklyn has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Walker for 3, and the Nets another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fultz is good.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Outside Walker. Here's Thomas. That three's off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And that one drops for him. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Pass to Clowney. The 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Now here's Anthony. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Magic from Pete. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Walker's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A line change here for Orlando. You know, when it comes to Cole Anthony, Grant, we knew he'd be a good NBA player. Let's face it, we've heard about it from his dad for years as he's joined us on the media side.
VA, that's the truth. But who knows, maybe one day he'll end up in our industry as well. Maybe he's got the bloodlines to be pretty good on the mic like his old man. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Clowney. Outside Schroeder. And there's the screen. The 3-pointer off the mark. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Banchero no good. Brooklyn trailing. And there's the call on Banchero. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. 14 points for him.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Harris goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Magic lead by 2.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
It's all tied in Orlando. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
39. The Nets, 39.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Ooh, it's been quite a game for Lonnie Walker.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Carter against Smith. Pass to Claxton. Back to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Wagner with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And now it's a 4-point Magic lead. Suggs has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Bridges against Harris. Now here's Bridges, guarded closely. Screen by Bridges. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Finney Smith's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And here's Harris outside. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
Screen by Claxton. Bridges with it. Now Carter defending.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
It's good. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Smith passes to Claxton for the tie. And Fultz pulls it down.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Black. Hasn't got one to fall yet. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Smith passes to Claxton. A minute 29 left in the 3rd quarter. Fultz against Johnson. That's tipped. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Finney Smith passes to Smith. From deep, Johnson nails it from 3. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
The calling card of Johnson, his J. It's why Cam was a lottery pick. It's why he's such a quality NBA player.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Black. Walker covering. Isaac. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 4.
You got to prevent Isaac from getting deep positioning, because even when you contest his shot, he can still sink it.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Walker. They set the screen, and Clay stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Orlando has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Anthony against Schroeder. Pass to Black. Back to Anthony. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fultz into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup. And now a 6-point Orlando lead.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Walker, a screen on Anthony. And here's Schroeder outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Magic out in front. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Orlando shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Dennis Schroeder. Cam Thomas out there with Ben Simmons. Then they're Sharp, and it's Walker in at the 2. Walker for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Black. Into the lane. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Anthony against Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Orlando leading. Isaac outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Shoots over Schroeder. Isaac's shot is off. Brooklyn shooting 59% in this one. A good average. There's a screen. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this drive.
Back to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Nets.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Schroeder, a screen on Fultz. Outside Schroeder to take the lead. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. 3-pointer Anthony. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Walker for 3. A miss there. Still shooting 6 for 9, though. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Leading by 5. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much to answer.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Finney-Smith comes in for Simmons. Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Bridges in for Schroeder. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up. Going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Carter, a screen on Walker. It's Suggs with a drive. Carter inside. Walker covering. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Banchero. Walker pulls down the board. The Nets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Out to Bridges. Claxton with it. Working on Banchero. Johnson for 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Banchero finishes with force inside.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment. And when they need a bucket, Banchero wants to be the guy to get it. He's got a nose for the big situations. Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Pass to Suggs. And here's Harris outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
And Lonnie Walker's going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Nets. And Claxton comes to help.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Outside Walker. Screen by Bridges. Walker passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Nice D from Wagner.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
There's the 3. Claxton. Count it!
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
It's tipped.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This
struggle is truly real. One of them hoping for some kind of pick-me-up tonight.
And Kevin, that's the thing. It's easy to say be confident, but you also have to perform and execute, players and coaches alike.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Up top, Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Showing confidence with the pull-up. Cunningham has the ability to free himself up and the size to rise above the D.
Banchero outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Nice move. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Cade knows his game, lets it come organically, which allows him to feel comfortable taking these shots.
Banchero has screened for Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Don't forget, Cade started that break with his steal.
Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft. Paulo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively.
Now Cunningham. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. 5 on the clock. Cunningham's shot is off. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Three-pointer. And Stewart gets it to go. He's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Takes it inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with that 6'4 frame, Suggs is tough to stop getting to the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Pistons leading by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Driving to the basket. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And when you foul Cunningham, you really got to whack him, or he still figures out how to score.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better. For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Pass to Cunningham. This one for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
How about the range? Way to go, Cade.
Suggs with the ball. Stewart on him. From outside the arc. And it's Banchero missing. Pistons leading by 8. Deflects the pass. And finished off by Banchero.
How about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Cunningham outside. Misses the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. Bankero, a screen on Ivy. From past the arc. Another miss by Bankero. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Cunningham's got 17 now. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And then Carter with the jam.
An explosive big man, Wendell Carter Jr., exciting around the rim.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. For three, and another three for Detroit.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
There's Wagner with the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second quarter. Wiseman's out there with Brown. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Grimes in at the one. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. Fultz. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 9.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
The screen from Brown. Shoots the three. And it's Fontecchio missing. The Magic trail by 15. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
And here's Brown outside, bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 12 now in this quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Here's Grimes after the made shot from Cole Anthony. Brown outside. And another three for Detroit.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Carter looking around. Carter sets the pick for Bankero. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. And Suggs throws it down.
Beautiful find by Carter. Sees the floor really well for a young big.
Cunningham outside. Another three for Detroit.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Wagner. There's the lob to Banchero. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the timing and elevation executed to perfection by Banchero. Nice finish.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Magic. Trailing by 17. Banchero, that's good.
And Banchero muscling through all that contact.
Here's Cunningham. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Cunningham for three. And again, Cunningham missing. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Over Stewart. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner.
And not even giving the D a chance there. Banchero just too quick.
Back to Cunningham. Suggs with the steal. Harris against Ivy. Fires the three. No good on the shot. Here's Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Gets it off. And that one released in time, but no good.
You see defensively Carter with good instincts. He can move his feet, and of course, he gives you the size.
And so is Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the center position. That's us out there for Orlando. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
And here's Ivy after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Stewart misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And finished off by Banchero.
That's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
Here is Cunningham. The Magic getting the bucket. Thompson sets the pick for Stewart. From the arc. Carter pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And how about the showmanship from Banchero? Letting us know what he can do out there.
Stewart with the screen on Harris. Pass to Stewart. A three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero passes to Suggs. He dishes it to Carter. Wagner outside. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Wide open look. He can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 8. Ivy with it. To the middle. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Out to the right wing. Brown outside. Wiseman sets a screen for Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Off target with his 3. Pistons leading by 9. And here's Fournier. Hasn't made one yet. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Anthony with the screen on Cunningham. Launches it. The shot by Anthony, no good. The Pistons have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Fournier. Cunningham's got 28.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Isaac a screen on Fournier. Here's Black. Plays it up on the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 10. Isaac with the screen for Anthony. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 10 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Cunningham. And he has 28 points for the game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Isaac down low. He's covered by Brown. Isaac misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And so is Detroit, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. You've got Wiseman, Fournier out there with Troy Brown. And it's Grimes in at the point guard position. Black in the post. He's guarded by Fournier. Got that one from Isaac.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Brown outside. Another 3 for Detroit.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Isaac kicks to Wagner. The wide open look here for Anthony. A 3-pointer off the mark. Detroit leading by 10. And there's the pass to Foncecchio. And another three for Detroit.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The screen from Brown. Launches a three, and another three for Detroit.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Fultz. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Here's Suggs, following the three by Detroit. And it goes down 2 points.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
There's Brown with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. Banchero outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. From deep, Ivy with the bucket.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
So it's Orlando now, following the three by Detroit. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And the more Banchero knocks down shots, the more comfortable he's going to be in the league.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Cunningham outside. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. And another three for Detroit.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now, here's Wagner. Wagner, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Suggs missing. Pistons leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Cade Cunningham.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
The Pistons shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Pass to Stewart. Fires for three. Hands it from downtown. Stewart's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Ready for action. Stewart just needed the ball, and then he's good to go.
Drops in the tray. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Wagner against Thompson. Wagner passes to Suggs. To the paint. Here's Banchero. That one good for 2.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Now, here's Banchero. From deep three-point territory. Off on that one. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shock.
may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Jalen Duren out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Now Ivy, pass to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Stewart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Over Cunningham. Bridges misses.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside, Finney Smith. Pure from three-point range.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Lets it go from deep. And the Pistons, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Claxton can't get it to go. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Tipped. Ivy, right side. Another 3 for Detroit.
What a quick trigger. Ivy has it, and now he doesn't. What a release.
Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. It's not going to go for him. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. And here's Cunningham outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Bridges. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Up top, Stewart. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Here's Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The athleticism of Dennis Smith Jr. is going to be problematic, particularly off the dribble drive.
And he makes both free throws. After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Now here's Stewart. He has 6. And that one's good. Cunningham.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the left side wing. And there's a pick. Pass to Fontecchio. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Pass to Cunningham. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart, a screen on Bridges. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Johnson. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Finney Smith, a screen. Three-pointer, Bridges. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Fontecchio. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. The Pistons on top, up 19. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Troy Brown out there with Wiseman. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the point.
Well, this is where Fournier's at his best. Give him some room to run, and that speed will take its toll.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Back to Brown. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Walker for 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And here's Brown for 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside, Brown. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Corner shot. And there's another one for the Nets. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Outside, Brown. And the three-pointer goes. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Schroeder. Pass to Clowney. Out to Schroeder. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick-and-roll action. Very good decision maker.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Great positioning on the putback. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, VA. to win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Here's Fournier, and he converts the layup. And the Pistons lead by 18.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
And the shot goes.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Inside, here's Thompson. Outside Fournier. Outside Brown. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's got 5.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
There's a screen. Schroeder passes to Simmons. Thompson with a steal. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Brown finds Fournier. And stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn.
We all know he's a stellar defender. The length and quickness of Ben Simmons coming into play there.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown, a screen on Schroeder. Driving to the basket. Sasser gets the bucket. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Schroeder. Right wing. Simmons with a screen on Wiseman. Here's Clowney. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Clowney's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Here's Fournier, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Detroit looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Johnson. Smith out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
And this is what they're asking for from Dennis Smith Jr. Keep your eyes up and be ready to make a play for your teammates.
Cunningham against Bridges. And counted from 19 feet away. Cunningham's got 16 points now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new-look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
For 3, Bridges. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham on the wing, covered by Johnson. Here's the 3. Back to Cunningham. For 3. And the Pistons Pistons, another three.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. For three, Bridges. The shot misses.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Fontecchio, the pass to Cunningham. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham against Bridges. Stewart outside, stolen by Bridges.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Here's Johnson. The wide open shot is on the money.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. And the Pistons, another three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Cunningham missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. 56 seconds left in the third.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. So for the Pistons. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Thompson. And here's Brown for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Brown's got 8 points.
And the defense looking a little lost on that play.
Thomas passes to Walker. The three. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Outside Walker. Pass to Thomas. Brown with the steal. Outside Fournier. Outside Brown. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Cade Cunningham making. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Troy Brown out there with Thompson. Then there's James Wiseman. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Grimes in at the point. On target from range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Fires it. Grimes' shot is off. The Nets shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Brown with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Grimes, the pass to Brown. To the middle. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that one's good. Thompson. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
And he's just crushing them with plays like that. I mean, just continuing to pile it on.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. Nice finish by him. You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's Grimes. Kick out to Brown.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Fournier. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Fournier, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Walker for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Grimes. Left side Fournier. Counted from distance.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
Here's Walker. And too long on the shot.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Wiseman. Fontecchio comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Fournier. And Cunningham subbed in for Grimes. Here's Claxton. Off the mark there with a 3. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
Last 2 minutes to play.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Ivy outside. From downtown. Finney Smith pulls it in. And the Nets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Johnson with it, guarded by Stewart. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Bridges against Cunningham. He takes it in, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
2 seconds.
And he drops a first.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Fournier's checked in for Fontecchio. The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Cade Cunningham.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Brooklyn with the board. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Smith. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Stewart. Beyond the arc. Finney Smith pulls it in. With the drive. Out to Bridges. Outside Finney Smith. Johnson a screen on Brown. Finney Smith. It's off. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
A look at the Magic starting group. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
Now, here's Suggs. And there's the drive. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Back to Johnson. And the pass to Finney Smith. Johnson with a screen on Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And then Carter with the jam.
This can't be allowed if you're the defense. I mean, Carter Jr. punishes you when you give him a lane like that.
Bridges for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Banchero finds Harris. Banchero inside, working on Finney Smith. And it's Banchero missing. Finney Smith passes to Smith. Back to Finney Smith. Got a hand on it.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Shot from 16. Rebounded by the Nets. Smith kicks to Johnson. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Puts up a 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like 80 out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
And finished off by Banchero.
There's the speed. Banchero has it, but doesn't always show it. That time he did.
Bridges finds Johnson. 3-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Claxton, defended by Carter. Out to Bridges. Johnson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after Paolo Banchero made that last 3-pointer. Claxton finds Johnson. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pulls up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here is Harris. Still scoreless. Bridges with the steal. Passes it to Claxton. Out to Bridges. Johnson outside. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Johnson's got 16 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Walker out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
And the basket by Thomas.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now Thomas, after Cole Anthony missed from long range. The shot's good.
That's exactly what they like to see from Simmons, not taking a sideways or neutral approach. Instead, hey, let's go through that contact.
Now here's Anthony. Still without a basket.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Thomas a screen. Here's Clowney. And the Nets, another 3.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
Pass to Clowney. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Clowney's got 8 points.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The Magic again can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nobody near Schroeder. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Fultz. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
Thomas checked in for Cameron Johnson. The Magic trail by 20. Here's Suggs. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Thomas kicks to Finney Smith. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And here is Thomas following the 3 from Franz Wagner. Here's Claxton. Wagner against Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Smith with a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And I tell you what, if the defender is not on Smith before the pass, it's too late because he's always ready to fire, and he burns it. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Claxton finds Thomas. Out to Bridges. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of 3. Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Bridges shot good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Banchero. From outside, off the mark. Now, Finney Smith. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Magic shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Suggs out there with Black, and it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. Now here is Smith. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Johnson. Tries it from the top of the key. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
There's Wagner with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Wagner's got 6.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Banchero.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Smith dishes to Bridges. Smith sets the pick for Bridges. They get it back. Over in the corner, Claxton. And the 3 off target. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Here's Finney Smith. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Bridges. Shot from the top of the key. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
With the drive, Suggs kicks to Black. And that one is off. Bridges with some nice defense. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now Johnson. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Here's Claxton from downtown. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Black. There's Wagner with the three. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Markel Fultz has checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Outside, Walker. Back to Schroeder. For the three. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 11 points.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
It's Black, top of the key. Pass to Isaac. And he drives in. That one goes. Counted.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Simmons finds Walker. Simmons sets a screen for Walker. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the shooter and setting him up perfectly.
Anthony nowhere around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
It's been all. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thomas is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Walker. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The net shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. To the wing right side. Here's Clowney. They grab their own miss over Anthony. Again, the Nets for 2.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outside Anthony. No good with the wing jumper.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Lets the 3 fly. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, the man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Walker surveying the floor. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Thomas up top. Shoots it. Takes it out to Schroeder. Another shot. Here he goes. Thomas, a screen on Harris. From deep, Walker. Rebounded by Anthony. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Over in the corner, Fultz. Outside Anthony. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in.
Turning on the afterburners on the drive. Good to see Anthony using his athleticism in these situations.
Outside for Simmons. Driving inside. That shot missing. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thomas, a screen on Harris. From deep, Walker drills the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Anthony against Schroeder. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Schroeder comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wagner. And that one, good. Wagner's got 4 points this quarter. The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. A slam dunk by Thomas.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Anthony looking it over. Here's Isaac, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Simmons, and it's Bridges in for Dennis Schroeder.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Johnson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thomas gets the bucket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And then Carter with the jam.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point land. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Suggs. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Suggs.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Bridges shot. Good.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harris and Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at point guard. It's Suggs with a drive.
The tenacity from Suggs. He doesn't back down from anyone when he's knifing inside.
First free throw is good. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But the front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Back to Stewart from outside the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
It's Suggs with a drive. Out to Harris. Banchero outside. Leaps for it, and so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Pistons pushing it up now. Pass to Cunningham. Picked by Stewart. Cunningham drives in. The shot from 20 feet out, and Stewart with a basket on the assist by Cunningham. Stewart's got 5 points.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Pass to Carter. And stolen by Stewart. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Cunningham outside. From the arc. And the Pistons, another 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Looking to win the run. The rebound by Stewart.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
The deep 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. And Harris has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 15-point game. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Wow, Banchero using his size to find a path to the rim.
And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 12 points for him.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Launches a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The 3 is up. Rebound by the Magic. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner for 3. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds in the game. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Carter, the pass to Banchero. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And he did that so well in college. The Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Pass to Cunningham. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter here.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Cunningham's got 20.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Here's Banchero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the match.
And Banchero drops them both.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
Picked by Stewart. Cunningham drives in. And he lays it up and in. He's got 22.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And that's it for the first quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the court for the Magic, they've got Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Black in at the two guard. Brown passes to Fontecchio. Brown with a screen. Clock at 6. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Pass to Black. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Flynn, he's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Black. Fournier covering. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. And here's Brown for three. Rebound by the Magic. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Shots blocked. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Wagner. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Anthony. Wagner with a screen. 4-3. And Anthony hits from deep.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, B.A., he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Fournier for three. And again, the Pistons missing. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Isaac. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
And he's a strong man. Isaac so physical getting to the bucket.
Brown with a screen. Pass to Flynn. And it's Fournier penetrating. Kick out to Brown. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a big man play by Isaac, going in with intention and dunking it.
Brown with a screen. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Isaac against Wiseman. Anthony, the pass to Black. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
The shot by Fournier, no good. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. And he buries his first look.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
It's Brown on the wing to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Outside Fultz. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Drive by Brown. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand able to whip that pass to his teammate.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Wagner from deep. Hauled in by Brown. Left side Fournier. He buries it from 3. Fournier's got 9 points in the quarter.
Now the shortest 3 is the corner 3, and Fournier making short work of that one.
Here's Black. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Cunningham and Ivey are the backcourt pair. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Thompson in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Capable of scoring from a lot of levels. When you guard Cade Cunningham, you're going to have to make a choice. This time they chose wrong.
Here's Suggs.
That is what I'm talking about.
Wow. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Thompson goes in. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Banchero. He gets going. This one for 3. And Stewart with a basket on the assist by Cunningham. Stewart's got 11 points.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Wagner outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Cunningham finds Stewart. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Carter. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Banchero with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Back to Banchero. Fires the 3. And again, it's with a three.
You can see Banchero working to improve this part of his game. Nice three ball there.
Here's Cunningham. Stewart, left side. Takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. 14 points for him.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate him when he shares the ball like that.
Just a strong drive right there from Banchero. Excellent at finding the avenue to the bucket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, last year the NBA created a new award. It's called the Clutch Player of the Year. It's named the Jerry West Trophy, and West said there are few greater thrills than coming through for your teammates and fans when they need it the most. This new trophy will be awarded to the player who best delivers in those moments. Brian?
Now that's a nice addition there, Allie. Thank you.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's off on the second.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duren's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duren goes out there and does it, double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
Here's Carter. Wagner outside. Back to Carter. Lays it up and banks it in.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Banchero. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Yeah, when it's all clicking, Banchero is dangerous. Look at what he's done so far.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Tries to keep it alive. Oh, stolen by Harris. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Picked by Stewart. There's Cunningham with a three. Great D that time from Banchero. Orlando trailing here. Harris goes in, and he makes it on the layup.
Harris does a good job forcing himself past the defense on that drive to the interior.
Stewart, a screen on Harris. Pass to Stewart. The three is up. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Back to Wagner. And Carroll with a screen on Thompson. And down it goes. 2 points. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. Here's Fontecchio. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Pistons leading. On the court for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the 2.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Flynn, pass to Fontecchio. Back to Flynn. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Fontecchio's shot is off.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
From the low block. And Wagner with the nice bucket inside.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Brown with a screen. And it's Wiseman missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And it's Fournier penetrating. Brown, and he banks in the layup.
Could be top 10 easiest assists that Fournier's had.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Anthony, left side. Kicks it out to Isaac. And the shot goes down.
Possessions that end with close looks, especially for guys like Isaac, those are key to winning games.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And here's Brown for three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Black. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said it before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Isaac outside. Knocked loose. 6 to shoot. Pass to Black. The rebound by Stewart. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A line change here for Orlando. On defense, the Magic. They trail by 7. There's Cunningham with a 3. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside. There's the 3. That shot missing. Orlando has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Banchero down the lane. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, how about the ferocity from Banchero? Not messing around on the drive.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Pistons.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Brown against Banchero. Here's Carter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Pass to Brown. Now Stewart, the 15-footer. It's rebounded by Banchero.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Personal foul. Team second.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Speed and energy make Ivy's defense potent. He's tough to shake off.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. No good from outside. And so it's Detroit with the W. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day...
It's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got
Up next, the Pistons taking on... Hi, and thanks for joining us on... And what... What a great guard matchup we have tonight. Smitty, I know you're a big fan of games like this.
I am. Guard play is so incredible right now in the NBA. Both of these teams are loaded in the backcourt. I expect them to trade punches back and forth.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Claxton can't get it to go.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Stolen by Thompson. Cunningham with the ball. Claxton picks him up. Cunningham looking it over. Buries it from three.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
Outside Schroeder. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart outside. Back to Cunningham. On the wing, Ivy. 5 on the clock. Cunningham passes to Ivy. From deep. The rebound by the Nets. And reconstructing their roster, Smitty. Detroit's had some high picks to work with.
They have, and they've made good use of those. I'm seeing some all-NBA level potential. But when you rebuild through the draft, it really takes time, B.A.
Now here's Thompson. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Finney-Smith, a screen. The three is up. Thomas misses. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Stewart outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Pistons missing for Brooklyn. They've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. Stewart outside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Schroeder with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Claxton passes to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. They get it back. Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside, fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
2 minutes remaining.
On the attack, Schroeder. Here's the pick for three, Bridges. Rebound Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds in the game. There's Cunningham with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Thomas. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Detroit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duran kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big, Smitty.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Stewart.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Stolen by Bridges. Schroeder against Ivy to win the run. Finney Smith passes to Schroeder. Bridges outside from downtown. Fires in the triple.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Now Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. For 3. Schroeder with a rebound. Bridges with it. The 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
And here's Duran for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
We've got Troy Brown, also Wiseman out there, and it's Fournier in a 2-guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Detroit with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. B.A., he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Brown, a screen on Walker. Fournier for 3. Drops in the 3. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Watford with a screen. Walker for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it. To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Smith with a screen on Wiseman. Really left him alone that time.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Takes a 3. Lowry pulls it in. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Watford, here we go. Pass to Walker. And the layup is good off the glass.
Sometimes you have to take those hits. Walker knew it was going to be a tough shot, and he fought through contact.
They set a pick. Grimes, the pass to Fournier. launches it, hits the three-pointer. Fournier's got 9. All right, Smitty, as a basketball fan, who are your favorite players to watch?
Well, it's a long list, B.A. I love Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and that crew. LeBron James, of course, and some of the younger guys, Anthony Edwards, and obviously the Joker, Nikola Jokic, and also Giannis, and the list goes on and on.
6 on the shot clock. Clowney can't get it to go. Detroit has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Fontecchio. Another 3 for Detroit.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Walker for 3. The Pistons clear it. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson against Fournier. Fontecchio off target with the 3. The Nets have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Back to Fournier. 1:53 left in the first half. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Fournier's got 11 points in the quarter. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Johnson for 3. Fournier with a rebound. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Watford's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Fournier finds Brown. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Fontecchio. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Watford. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Detroit with the ball. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. The shot by Fournier, no good. Walker against Fournier. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And now the Pistons in transition. Brown passes to Grimes. 41 seconds left in the second. Beyond the arc. Fontecchio's shot is off. The Nets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Watford. Smith inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Grimes, covered by Smith. Brown, a screen on Smith. Fontecchio, the pass to Brown. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Lonnie Walker. Here's Walker. It'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Man, you got to like what we're seeing from Evan Fournier.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Now here's Cunningham. Three-pointer, Stewart knocks down the triple. Stewart's got 9.
Stretching things out, Isaiah Stewart proving he's a modern big with a 3-point shot.
Here's Schroeder. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. The Pistons shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Schroeder outside. Connects from downtown. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with the great balance on that shot.
The steal. Outside, Finney Smith. Out to Bridges. Screen by Claxton. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
Yeah, picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
Picked by Stewart. And here's Cunningham outside. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. And the Pistons, another 3.
I love how quickly Cunningham gets down the floor, beat everyone to the spot.
Screen by Claxton. Out to Schroeder. Bridges against Cunningham. Back to Schroeder. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. They get it back. Second chance shot. Outside, Finney Smith. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Cade gets going. And that one's good.
On the drive, Cunningham moves with purpose, insisting on getting to his look.
Here's Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Terrific placement on the bounce pass. Right where it needed to be.
Cunningham against Schroeder. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Schroeder. And it's Cunningham missing. The Nets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Here's the 3. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Stewart outside. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Stewart's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Ivy's shot is off. And Brooklyn's shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the 3rd quarter. And the Nets miss again. Detroit has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the 3rd quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Some room here for Schroeder. A good-looking shot from the wing. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
Typically playing the role of catalyst. This time, Schroeder's the one who gets set up.
Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by the Nets.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
For 3, Bridges. Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Bridges. Second shot opportunity, and the shot no good, a bit short.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Tipped. Fires for 3. Nice shot by Finney Smith. Finney Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Evan Fournier. Wiseman is out there with Troy Brown. And it's Grimes in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Clowney. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. Huge collapse on defense. No reason to allow a wide open look off the inbounds play.
There's a screen. Pass to Wiseman from the arc. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn trailing. To the left wing. Outside Walker. This one for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Fontecchio. It's Brown on the wing. The three ball sinks the tray. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fournier for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Johnson for 3. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Grimes. Ooh, stolen by Smith. From deep, Johnson. Smith controls the rebound and the putback. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Fontecchio. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Oh, what a crafty move. Causing the defender to pause right there.
Here's Clowney. Now Johnson puts up a 3. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Brown with it, guarded by Smith. Pass to Fontecchio.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Fournier. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Johnson finds Walker. Back to Johnson. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Smith. The kick out to Johnson. Smith right side. From behind the arc. The putback. Hauled in by Brown. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Wiseman. Thompson comes in for Fontecchio. Ivy's checked in for Fournier. And Cunningham subbed in for Grimes. Now here's Cunningham. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Detroit.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And here's Schroeder outside. A rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Pistons.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Here's Cunningham. Got a hand on it. Back to Claxton. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Brown. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. There's Cunningham with a three. Claxton with a rebound. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. And here's Cunningham. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
Returning fire. Great aggressive play by Cade Cunningham.
Stolen by Ivy. Off on that one. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like